to be here. I'm Christian Chua. As Lloyd said, thank you for that very flattering introduction. You read it exactly the way I wrote it. So I've written 7 books, been on TV, radio, newspaper. How many of you have heard me before this event? 1, alright. It's okay, I'm deeply hurt. But anyway, if you want to know more about me, just go to my website. Don't Google my name, Christian Chua, because if you Google Christian Chua, it goes to Chua Chu Kang Christian Cemetery. It's a place in Singapore. During the Trump and Hillary US election, I was invited by my TV station to do a live commentary of their body language. And I was picking out who was lying and who wasn't lying because I'm a body language expert. And this event was actually watched by 50 million people. Subsequently, remember, came to Singapore with Trump, the historic event between North Korea and the US. It was held in Singapore. That was, I was pushed by 9 television stations to give my commentary. I appeared in 7, so I was quite happy. And I do all this because I just wanted to be noticed by a certain event organizer, Lloyd, so that I could be invited to your lovely country. Because before today, Malaysia was my favorite country to speak outside Singapore. But this trip, Philippines is my favorite country now. I came all the way here to see the horse. Oh boy. So giving up for your volcano yesterday. Okay, I got 60 precious minutes, so let's not horse around. We need to do something serious, which is how to rocket your sales. Are you ready? Yes! Those of you who attended my 2 seminars 3 days ago, did I give good content? Yes! Did I give a lot of content? Yes! So sitting down thinking that you can remember them is not going to work. Either you take a piece of paper or you take a cell phone, that's fine. You want to record, you want to take snapshots, fine. Make sure it goes viral, Ruba? Okay, so we are going to rocket our sales based on 5 very simple ability factors. The ability factors that you're going to learn today, and I'm going through about 10 minutes each. Number 1, attractability. Can you attract people? You are in a business, and in business we need what? Sales, correct? And in sales, we need customers. Very good. And customers are, correct, people. You know, no one's answering me, I'm just pretending. For a moment, I thought you were not from Green Circle, I thought you were from Microsoft. Not responding. So the second factor is called likability. Once you attract someone and they start talking to you, after that, do they like you? Is that important? After they like you, will they talk about you? And if you ask them for referrals, will they refer you? So we're going to go through that. But can you make yourself so lovable that even if they are not asking them for referrals, they do it on their own? That's called your cheerleaders. Sounds exciting? And the last part, I'm going to reiterate what Puriba has said is about visibility. I'll not touch the points that they touch on. I'll touch 10 minutes, I'm going to give you the gems. Many years of knowledge, I'm going to condense. I'm going to speak fast. I'm going to give it to you. When we say many years, I don't look that old, right? Make a guess how old I am. 42? How many? 40? I'm 51 this year. Wow. Thank you. Does it really look like 51? Yes, I'm 51. You want to know how to maintain your youthful good looks? Be very, very athletic. Every weekend, I watch football. Okay, the first tip, attractability factor. What does that mean? When you're seated alone, when you're standing at a bus stop, will people come and talk to you? That's called the attractability factor. Look at this guy. He is an actor. His name is Sean Bean. When he doesn't smile, he looks like that. When he smiles, he looks like that. I bet you guys didn't even realize the number one God-given gift to you is your smile. Most Filipinos are friendly. Yeah, most, not all, right? But most are friendly. In Singapore, good morning. What's so good about morning? Just a donut for you. Why is there a bowl? So they complain about everything. So your number one God-given gift to you is your smile. Okay? And for older people like me, when we grow older, there's 43 muscles under the face, and the orbitaries and the buccal tend to sag as you grow older. So your ladies, you put face lifting cream, you inject something. We guys don't. And in our normal posture, we look fierce. See that? When two girls look at each other, they become friends. When two guys look at each other, they fight. So one good tip for those of you that are above a certain age, all you need to do is a simple bite. And when you bite, your two muscles pop up. I'll show you the before and after. See this? You suddenly look more friendly, right? No. No? Then you like to bother. Okay, so well, you don't have to over-exaggerate by doing. Then the mental hospital ambulance will come and so just a gentle smile. And I'm going to show you how powerful that really is. Your smile actually can attract people to you, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. If you have an empty what do you call your beaker? Chimney, right? Chimney, right? You choose your seats if it's empty anyway, right? Whether you're going to sit next to this person or that person, if you have a choice. Okay, so it's the same thing when you're in a networking session and it's free sitting. Don't you look at the face? This one looks fierce. This one looks like, and you look like someone that will be interesting, and then you sit next to them. That's the power of the smile. Okay, this is the only story I'm repeating from the other seminar. So one day I was giving a talk to an insurance company in Thailand, and I was seated at a breakfast area in the hotel while all the agents were having their morning seminar. You understand so far? So when they came out, and then the whole place could not contain them, they began to share seats. So this guy came to me, and I'm seated here on my table, and on the opposite side, there's another free empty chair, and he looked at me and he said, "Is this seat taken?" And I gave him my most gorgeous smile, and I said, "No, it's empty. Please, let me have the pleasure of having breakfast with you." I said that in a full sentence, and still, he did this. He literally gave me the cold shoulder. You understand? I'm human. I feel hurt too. But I'm also an not influencer as in flu, but I'm an influencer. I will let people influence me. And I'm more committed to make him happy than he is to make me unhappy. So I said, "So are you one of those agents in there?" And he just answered in a one-word answer, "No." "So are you from the other seminar?" "Yep." "What's the other seminar about?" "Human rights." Human rights behaving like that. Okay, it's alright. Then I said, "Where are you from?" "I'm from Nepal." Nepal. You know, Himalayas? Yeah. So I took out my mobile phone. I went to Google Translate and I translate English to Nepali. "What is your name?" And I said, "Tim Bro Name Toho." "You can speak Nepali? You can speak Nepali?" And I said, "I can now." He said, "What is that? Let me see." "Oh, it's Google Translate, and it has my native language. And you're asking me what's my name?" "Hi, my name's Ramesh. What's your name?" I say, "I'm Christian Chua." "What do you do for a living?" I say, "I'm a body language expert, and I can help police catch thieves." "Do you know who I am?" "How would I know? You're not even talking." "Who are you, Spider-Man?" I said, "No, who are you?" "I'm the Perm Secretary to the Minister of Home Affairs of Nepal. And all the policemen is under my charge. And I would love to have you come to Nepal to speak to them." And that is all it takes, called the attractability factor. How many of you have seen this in your daily life? You enter a lift, we make eye contact. I don't really smile at you, but I look away and do a straight smile. Have you seen something like this? Then, let's say me and you, I just look at you now.
Yes.
I do something like this. Have you seen this?
Yes.
Do you know what it means? You can find it from any book because this is my my own social studies. It means I notice you, I'm friendly, but I'm not sure if you are. You understand that? Okay, that means if you came in and I did not react to you, it will be like that. Right? But because I saw you, I did this, I reacted to you. Okay? In such circumstances, real estate people, when you say hello, 90% of the time they will respond. Hi, how are you? Because they already did this to you. You got this? I don't know what's the rule here in Philippines, but in Singapore, if a real estate person is allowed into a gated community like a condominium, he's not allowed to go around and say, hello, I'm selling houses. Not at the swimming pool area, not at the gym area. Is it the same thing? Okay. But you wear your badge, isn't it? Do you wear your badge? You have a real estate badge? Okay. Do you or do you not have a lanyard and a real estate badge? ID, yeah? Okay, if you can put that ID on, which that's what they do in Singapore, the people, the residents at the swimming pool actually recognize that they're real estate people. Okay, so when you walk by, you can smile. And they smile back. Or they will do this at you, and you say, hello. You just say hello. Hello is not wrong, right? Hello is being polite. Yeah. And you know what they will say? I'm just wondering how much my unit's worth. You understand? So now they approach you, right? It's not against the rule. The security can throw you out because the residents approach you. You didn't approach the residents. That's not called something. Good tip. Okay? So why does this happen in our Asian country, not so much in the Western countries? Because they're more forthcoming. They told me that New Yorkers are very unfriendly. No. New Yorkers are very busy. But they're quite friendly people. I waited at Times Square. I saw this pretty girl and I said, excuse me, I want to pay you a compliment. You're really pretty. And she said, well, thank you, sir. You know, that really made my day. You have a nice day. And she walked off. When I was in Australia, and you know how the Australians are, when they make eye contact, they say, "G'day, mate." Isn't it? "G'day, mate." I was walking along the beach, this girl was jogging, she looked at me, she said, "Good morning." I said, "Good morning, you're really pretty." And she said, "You're not too bad yourself, mate." Nice? I tried this in Singapore. Bad idea. I said, "Hello, you look very pretty." And she said, "I don't like this kind of thing. You come closer to me, I'm going to call you the cops." Okay, so you like a baby's face like that, cute and cuddly, right? Why are we not carrying this kind of face? When we see our nephew and our nieces, we say, come to uncle, come to auntie, with the kind of the most approachable face, right? But when we are in a job, it's a bit different, isn't it? We give this formal face. "Hello, I'm Jose from Green Life." Green Circles. Green Circles. Okay? So, isn't that, you have a different persona? Okay? I'm going to talk to you how to get into the private zone very quickly. Here's a quick tip. You understand networking? You know that you want to do sales, you need customers. Customers are people. The more people you know, the bigger your pool of potential sales, right? So I had this event that I was going with my wife, and we rushed early because we know it's going to be crowded. So I found table for two, table for two. She said, "If you take table for two, how are you going to meet people?" I say, "Okay, we'll take table for 8. Okay, so we sat there with 6 empty seats. And then as the crowd comes in and they were latecomers, eventually they stand and they're tired. Then they say, "There's 2 seats there, there's 4 seats there." They say, "Excuse me, can we share the table?" "Of course, come right in." There you go. Okay, and we made so many great contacts because we just use this strategy. Make sense? Yes. When I was in the convention that Lloyd organized 3 days ago, he says, "Speakers, there's a speaker table at the back for you." I said, "Why would I want to sit with the speakers whom I already know? I want to sit with the locals." And I got to know 8 more Filipinos. And then now they are my Facebook and they're my friends. Right? So that's what you do. So the first thing you do, you maintain eye contact, you give your biggest smile. You don't have the shock face. Excuse me, can we share the table? Okay, always have the ready smile. Sure, please, join us. Okay? So you join them, you make eye contact. If you are sharing in the breakfast table in a hotel or in any kind of event where you do not know other people, as you are joining the table, regardless whether they are having a conversation, you don't sit down until you greet all of them. So you wait for a while and say, hello everyone. Okay, they will politely, oh, sorry, hi, and you introduce yourself, I'm Christian, and so on. That's called the principle of the first meeting. You break the ice first. If you sit down and you do not talk, it becomes colder and colder. Got it? And after a while, it becomes very uncomfortable and you never talk. But you break the ice instantly on the first instance when you meet, very easy. Okay, so yesterday I was in another hotel. I shared table with a guy and I said, I know the seat is not taken, but I always say, excuse me, is anyone taking this seat? And I give the friendliest smile. And he said, no, please join me. And sit down, then we look at each other. Hello, hi. We say the hi first. After you can talk. So easy. Okay? So, we talk about this thing called never judge a book by its cover. Have you learned this in school? Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, people still judge us by the way we look. And we still judge things by the way they look. And we buy things because they look nice. This is a Starbucks Frappuccino. It's about 175, 200 PHP here, right? Why do you buy it? Somebody bought for me a Starbucks just now. Thank you very much. Is it worth 200 pesos? Because it's good? But what if you pour it into a plastic bag? Does it still worth 200? No, right? What has enhanced its value? Packaging. You understand packaging? Yes. And what's packaging? You. Yes. The way that you dress your hair, the way that you speak, that's what's going to enhance the value. Alright? Same as speaker. Why do we need to dress up nicely? Why can't you just come and just buy one t-shirt and just put it on? Because you are paying not just the content, but the entire package, the whole value. Right? Now, when you dress impeccably, and I want to stress this, that there is a scientific explanation that dopamine, oxytocin, feel-good chemicals ooze out. So when you girls see a Korean style, or the Filipino style, you actually googling at them, but internally you have happy chemicals coming out. And at some point you might have even the relaxation of this part of the brain called the amygdala, and you lose a bit of control. Do you understand why your friend, I'm so in love, and then she lose all control, and you know sometimes they get conned by internet, dating sites and all those. This is the principle behind it. So I'm not asking you to do that lah. But I'm telling you that if you look better, you got a better chance of making people more attracted to you, sitting with you, communicating with you. Does that make sense? So with all of you who have very good looks, that's your blessings. Thank you. But I also want to tell you I have one drop-dead gorgeous real estate girl, a friend, and everybody who meets her wants to buy a house. Half of them are fake. You understand what I'm saying? So you go networking because she's a real estate person, oh, I'm interested in the house. So you actually get a lot of dead leads. Does that make sense also? Yes, very good. I asked the question, I answered myself. Okay. This is a holiday photo. Christian, you're crazy. You wear a suit when you go for holiday? Yeah, I tested it out. I know a lot of you dress very down when you go for holiday, right? Some of them, the clothes that you want to throw so you don't have to wash, and you use them. This is the last time you're using it, right? I dressed up when I went to New York for one simple objective. I want to see how many people will talk to me if I talk to them. And I went and waited outside Wall Street just before lunch. And during lunchtime, the high-end stockbrokers started to come up. And they were with the hot dogs and the burgers. And I went there and I talked to them. You New York Stock Exchange stockbroker? Yeah. Then we chit-chat. You understand this? They look at you and they look like, yeah, you're ready for business. Okay? So that's what it means. So that's the first tip called the attractability factor. If you can first attract, you must first attract, then you can apply this second technique called the likability. So if you have good looks, you have good charm, people come to you, but after people talk to you, do they like you? Okay, this is the second part. So this is the tip I want to share with you. It's called the principle of second meeting. Very powerful principle. I'm supposed to keep this content for 2019. I have to create new contents, find new contents. But I've decided to share with you in 2018. Consider yourself privileged. The principle of second meeting is this. When I say hello to you, when I come and see you again after 10 minutes or 5 minutes, the second time we can talk deeper. When I met Lloyd in Singapore, we didn't have a lot of time to talk, we said hello, hello, hello. The second time we meet, we feel like we're old friends. Does that make sense? When you're a whole room of stranger, let's say that's it today, I don't know anyone, no organizer and anything, and I just happen to sit down here, and this gentleman come and talk to me, he introduces me, hello, that's all, 2 minutes. Then when I go everywhere, during the break, you know, I tend to gravitate towards him because it's the most familiar one. Okay, this principle is called MER effect, M-E-R-E. It's a scientific thing, and that's what you need to do. You just need to go around and say hello, 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 and the next time you can actually approach them very easily. Okay, and when you approach people, and this tip is so good, the last insurance agent came to me and said, Christian, this is the best tip I've ever heard on any seminars, because the next 10 people I approached, I closed 9 cases. That's not bad for insurance, you know? And I said, which tip was it? I was so interested. Which tip was it? He said, this one. Meet people like your old friends. Okay? So, I want you to think about a friend that you're very familiar with. This weekend you're going to meet that friend. Because every weekend you meet that friend. You have someone in mind? Can you remember when you see them on the weekend, how do you see them? You know that stuff? Right? When Lloyd saw me when I came from the vehicle just now, he went like that. This is don't look like the thing you do to the first time, you're meeting first time, right? Hello, my name is Mr. Luna. You do something like that, right? Okay, but if you want to break in quick with people, you have that kind of, looks like I know you for a long time. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of time we feel very, we don't know how he's going to treat me. I don't know whether he's going to stop me. I don't know whether she's going to be rude. Forget it. If she stops you anyway. Right? But if I meet you, hello, nice to meet you. And I give you the feeling like, I really want to get to know you. I'm really friendly. I want to be a sincere friend. And it works like a charm. Does that make sense? Okay? You see, Hillary and Aung San Suu Kyi never met. She was in house arrest for many years. But when they go there, hi, I'm Hillary, then like they know each other for a long time. That is what I mean by meeting people like your old friends. Now, do you do networking? Do you do networking? Meeting people? Right. So, let's say this guy's name is Rob, okay? And we are going to, after we meet him, 15 minutes, we are going to file him in our buckets, our psychological buckets. You didn't know you move, right? If you end up in people's nice person bucket. Hello, I met you. Who was he? Oh, his name is Mark. How was he? He was a nice guy. And then I never meet Mark again. I just remember 2 years ago I met him in Philippines. Or 3 years ago I met another guy in Malaysia. It's just a memory. Nothing happened between the relationship. Because that's all happened to nice people only. When you want to build a relationship, you must have a plan. Not a manipulative plan. A real good plan that, hey, what kind of value can I bring to your life? And then people will say, hey, let's catch up for coffee. That is when you start building a relationship. When you meet someone and they like you, they say, hey, let's keep in contact. That happens occasionally, doesn't it? Let it happen more than occasionally. Then you create your pool of meaningful friends? I ask you this question. Do you have one really good best friend?
Yes.
Not your spouse, not your husband, not your wife, not your children, not your pet. A real friend, right?
Yes.
You know this guy or girl for a long time?
Yes.
Do you remember how many things have gone through between both of you? You share joy, you share sorrows, you even maybe loan each other money. Can you imagine if this person is not in your life, how much emptiness there would have been? But on the other side, what if you had 5 of this person in your life? What if you had 10 of this person in your life? You know how much your personal life will rocket? Because these people are your cheerleaders. Your friend is your cheerleader. Create many good, meaningful friends. When you meet a stranger, you meet his outside person. Then you chat for a while, you get to know him, you get more acquainted. But only when you become meaningful friends do they start giving you referrals, they point you to good opportunities, and they go out of the way to help you. Does that make sense? Right? Okay? That is the strategy that I've done. I want to bring value to people, and I want to show value in the relationship because I know I'd rather have a few solid friends rather than pushing out 2,000 name cards. Does it work? If you want to buy a house, come here. You buy a house, come here. You buy a house, come here. It doesn't work in the insurance company, for sure. If you want to buy insurance, come here. You want to buy insurance, come here. You buy insurance. You can give out 10,000 cards, you might not even get 2 calls. Does that make sense? Because people like to buy from people who they are familiar with. Okay? Okay. So why do you like that person? Why do you like your best friend? Because they give support, because they are funny, because they are honest, they are friendly, whatever. But ultimately, it only comes down to one simple answer. When you're with this person, it's the way that the person makes you feel. Makes you feel good. Right? Why do you marry a certain spouse? Because she makes you feel happy, he makes you feel happy, whatever. And you like this friend because that person makes you happy. So in the reverse, you want to make good friends? Care about people's feelings. Simple psychology 101. If you care for people's feelings, they will always like you. Okay? Deliver compliments. I was once in a Japanese restaurant in Singapore. Let's not mention the name as to not incriminate the restaurant, okay? I didn't mention any names. So I go to Sake Sushi 2 times a month because I like the food. My children like the food. And that's the truth. But on that particular day, on the Obento chicken set, we found a hair. And the hair was curly. And I don't like curly hair in my eyes. Do you? So naturally we can be angry. But we can choose not to be angry. Anger is a reaction. Staying angry is a choice. Was that again? Anger is a reaction, but staying angry is a choice. What's our objective is to get it replaced. No need to scold people. No need, huh? You can call the manager and you can say, hey Turkey, come here. You like hair in your eyes? I don't like hair in my eyes. Now he's angry, isn't it? Right? Or you could say, and this is what I did. I said, Mr. Manager, he said, yes sir. First of all, I'd like to tell you how much I enjoy coming to this restaurant. And we come here 2 times a month. That's the truth, right? Yeah, I said, thank you sir, thank you for letting us know. But unfortunately today I found some hair in your eyes. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Is he genuinely sorry? Yes, because I never hurt his feelings. He said, I'll get it replaced. He went there, he overtook somebody's Obento set, gave it to me immediately, and he said, I'm so sorry, there will be ice creams on the house. Have you experienced that? You see, chefs cook, mothers, you cook, so that people can appreciate your cooking, isn't it? And he said, how's the food? No, it's alright. Oh, you feel so sad. Oh, it's very nice. You feel so satisfied. Because cooking is an expression of your skill set. Each time you compliment the chef may come out And another chef come out, and another chef come out, and another chef come out. Each time I compliment, the chef comes out. That's my wife, by the way. At the bottom. Just yesterday I was staying at the BSA Tower. There was a beautiful reception girl there, and I said, "You're very pretty." And she said, "Well, thank you." And I said, "Please do not upgrade my room." And she said, "Why?" And I said, "Because the rooms are big, and I'm alone, and I'm scared of ghosts." I said that, and she said, "You really believe in ghosts?" And I said, "Yes, I do, don't you?" She said, "No, I don't." And then, after that, she said, "I've upgraded you the room." I said, "I don't want to upgrade it." She said, "Anyway, there's no more rooms. I've upgraded you the room." I said, "Well, thank you." The room looks a little bit scary to me, so I slept with the lights on. So the next morning, she remembered me. Why? Because I made the initial contact, remember? I made her smile and give her a story. And she said, "Good morning, Mr. Chua. Was there ghosts in your room?" She asked that. I don't think any of you gone to any hotel, any reception were there to ask you, right? So, Mr. Chua, was there ghosts in your room? And I said, "Yeah." And it was friendly. She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Filipinos are friendly, right?" The Filipino ghost was friendly too. The ghost came to me and said, "Excuse me, sir, may I scare you now?" I said, "Yeah, boo, that's selamat po." And she went hysterical. She started laughing and laughing. Her colleague was entertaining me, and she said, "You need to check your room, please have a seat for 10 minutes. She said that. But after I cracked that joke, she told her colleague, "Let this guy go. No need to check, sir. You can go." You see? Okay? So when people are happy, when people are in the positive emotions, they do positive things. Usually you can't sell a house when your buyers are in negative emotion. Unless it's the wife trying to spend the cheating husband's money. Right then they are angry, buy all my husband's things. Okay. So here's another story, and you are going to love this story. This is a condotel in Ipoh, Malaysia. Beautiful place. It's 1,000 ringgit per night, about $250 per night, and it faces 3 mountains. And I love the place. I brought my family there, but you know what? We are naturally friendly people who love people, and we speak to the waiter staff. And there was this particular Bangladeshi guy, his name is Shadul, and we talk to him every day. "Hi Shadul, you working here? How are you working here? You're saving enough money? Are you going to build a house back in Bangladesh?" And you generally feel that we care for him. And after the 4th day, I said, "Shadul, tomorrow we are leaving." He said, "Mr. Chua, then I don't have your family to serve anymore. This is my saddest day of my life." I said, "Come on, Shadul. Customers come and go, but you are special. Your family is special. Mr. Chua, I'm so sad. Can I give you a back massage?"